Why is he coming for us?
You won't get away so easily! Get back!
I'm running as fast as I can!
Harry! Over there!
Please don't eat us! We are safe now! Ouchie, that was close! We did it!
What did you
Right here! You seriously thought you got away? Huh?
Nothing! It was her!
What the heck, player?
You're gonna pay for this!
I think he bought
Sure.
it!
He's coming for me! Come on!
Stop trying to escape from me!
I'm sorry. Are you okay? No!
And they're coming too!
Let me go! You ugly
Every action
monster.
has its consequences!
You're gonna have to get through me first! Do not mess with me!
Ouch! That hurts! I want my
Wait,
money!
is he actually a monster or...?
You got it all wrong. I'm just a kid like you guys. It all started when I was a little human kiddo. I was pretty small and didn't have any strength. I couldn't even carry my own school bag. The other kids would make fun of me for that. They made me feel so weak. The old teacher would get mad at me for running late for class, even though he knew it wasn't my fault. My bag was too heavy for me and everyone would laugh about it. When it was time for sport class, I would get really nervous. The social anxiety was killing me. So I did it. I finally kicked the ball, but it didn't even reach its point. I was so ashamed of myself. The girls would laugh and throw things at me. But then I saw him. It was the most skilled kid I've ever seen. He had mad tricks with the ball. I got close and asked him how he did it. I was so impressed by his talent. He told me his secret. The secret ingredient to become strong was eating healthy and constant exercising. So I took the notes and we became very good pals. That's when Ban Ban appeared. He hit the strongest kid in the class and acted like nothing happened. He proposed to go to his class and told me that he would make me even stronger. He had a macabre plan for me. At first I rejected him, but then he convinced me. Well, I had nothing to lose, so I accepted his offer. He took advantage of my weakness. As soon as I got to his school, he tied me up, used a very painful laser on me that made me look like a giant gorilla. He was astonished by his own creation. I couldn't believe my eyes what he had done to me, but I felt so much strength inside me. He put me on a cage because I was too dangerous for everyone. His whole plan was to use me as his zoo animal just so he could make some cash out of it. But it wasn't just me. There were other captive animals. Each one of them fell for Ban Ban's trap. The kids were so mean at us. They would throw anything they could find. Ban Ban was pure evil. Remember the strong, talented kid I told you about? He was turned into Jumbo Josh. The craziest bullies would pay Ban Ban to let them throw rocks at me. It was pretty painful. Everyone was there just to make fun of us. I was just escaping from him, not chasing you guys.
Sorry to hear that.
We weren't aware.
Please forgive us.
It's fine, guys. You didn't. You besides, you look scared. Guys, what you're going back to your cage.
We're gonna do something.
Goodbye!
No, you're not hurting my friends. Take this. And you.
That was easy.
No!
Come on, my cage.
I don't wanna see.
I don't wanna see!
It's gonna be so fun!
Oh, we forgot the guns.
Good job,
Where do you
kids.
think you're going? Let my friend go.
I
What's your
don't know!
deal?
You really think you're gonna get him back?
No! He's deactivated the guns!
You guys are coming too.
Please, sir! We didn't mean to!
What?
Leave them alone.
Jeez! Mabel escaped!
I've got an idea. Follow me.
You guys are safe now! Are they gone?
What on earth did just happen?
Can you stop that?
Bro, why is he coming for
No,
us?
is he gone? Let's hide there!
Yeah, I know you're close, kids. I can smell your fear. Make a noise.
Jesus, be quiet!
What was that noise? Gotcha!
Oh no! It's Nibbler! Look at his tentacles! Oh my freaking god!
Hello, good to see
It's
you.
Miss Luna!
Goodbye, kids.
They got us!
It's him!
How dare you say that?
Sorry.
Hey, what's so funny? Aren't you gonna eat us? We know you're monsters!
What is he talking about? We're not what you think. You're the crazy
doesn't make any
monsters.
sense.
That's true. Indeed, you're the monsters, guys.
I would never hurt anyone. I'll tell you what happened. When I was a human, I used to have very wide arms, but I was rejected by every kid because of it. Every kid would laugh at me. I was treated like a freak. The bullying was real. When all of a sudden, this really tall girl appears. She helped get up, and that's when we became best friends. There was some kids laughing at her because of her neck. They even bothered us for our friendship. It was very awkward. I felt so much anger inside me. I called their attention for their actions and defended my friend. But they didn't take it too well, so I had to take even worse action. I turned him into a ball and slapped his friend in the face. Bro couldn't believe it and started running. We had a good laugh. But then the girls from the class started bothering Luna. I think they were jealous of her for being so cool. And then something crazy happened. The queen of the class told her that she would never be replaced. No ugly queens were allowed. They started throwing tomatoes to her, then rated her with a 0. They were so mean to Miss Luna, but we were there rooting for her. The queen got really mad and kicked my chair. My tall friend put her in her place. They were all so scared that gave chants across the boards. That's the story how we became friends. One of the mean girls saw a flyer of Ban Ban school. She did not have good intentions. She modified it and started handing out to us special kids. That's how we found Ban Ban. We went to the school. We were so excited at first. As soon as he saw us, he started planning. He introduced himself and invited us to join his lab. He was planning something really evil. We started seeing weird stuff. There was some monsters flyer on the walls. It was all new for us. They were in the same room with us. But then, it was crazy. It turned out to be just life-sized posters. Ban Ban took the opportunity and locked us in on a cage. His plan was to turn us into monsters, just like he did to other kids. We screamed for help, but no one could hear us. He turned tall girl into a giraffe. I became this crazy wide-arm monster, and Miss Luna was turned into an insect. He was very proud of his creations. He then put us in the backyard, and all kids were staring and laughing and throwing stuff at us. It made me really mad. We felt so much anger. I was trying to come for Ban Ban, but he was already hiding. He was pretty coward about it. That's how we ended up
You guys
chasing
don't
you
look
guys.
scary to us. It's Ban Ban who we are really after. We just want to go back to our normal bodies. Let me think. Is that...
Monsters!
There you are.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
We were looking for you. It's dance
I'm
class
here.
time.
Mommy, save me!
Guys, look! I stole the reversion gun!
There's no need to.
This is great.
Guys, did you know this place?
Oh, new visitors.
Great! He's gone!
That scared
us.
Hey! Please, come on!
But wait! Hey, oh, it's dinner time.
Happy
Yummy! Now it's time for my dessert.
We need to run!
You're not gonna run.
Come on, faster! I won't be able to control this for a long time! Take this!
Come on, what a sweet thing.
Oh no! Let's go!
I can't do this anymore. Easy.
Don't look behind you, stay focused! Jesus!
Oh no, we are dead.
We need to confront this!
Hey, Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna hurt you. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm gonna tell you my story. Look, when I was a kid, people used to laugh at me because of my skin and its true colors. They really don't understand the disease of my skin. It was really humiliating and sad for me. All the kids laughed and laughed, and the only diss I could was cried. The way I looked had to change no matter what, but my stylish classmate didn't see anything attractive in me, so they laughed and laughed at me. At one point I found a flower that needed to be revived, so I decided to do something about it and put it in the ground to bring it back to life. It was amazing. The flower miraculously came back to life. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Even another flower seemed to know about it and was happy with us. But unfortunately, things don't always go as one wishes, because just when I had relaxed, a couple of bullies appeared in front of me and spoiled the joyful moment by snuffing out any possible life. But I wasn't going to allow it, so I confronted them. But it was a grave mistake, because they beat me until I was left lying on the ground, injured to the core. The green space had been defeated, all because of those bullies. I couldn't believe what had happened. At that moment, a bicolor flower had appeared among the bushes, held by a strange red-colored being who invited me to their workspace. And I loved the idea, so I decided to accept. Even though they appeared to be a peculiar monster, his speech convinced me when he saw that the flower was a reflection of myself. So he persuaded me, and I got involved in their project no matter the cost. And I believe that cost me my life, because when I saw a poster depicting what they had planned for me, doubts started to creep in. There were many machines around me, and when I entered one of them, the tragedy began. Ban Ban extracted my DNA, initiating the transformation of my identity. And in an instant, I was transformed into what I am now. A devil-colored monster with such a perfect form that it's frightening. I became completely enraged, but I was imprisoned, deprived of any freedom. I became a slave to the nursery, the children, and the monsters in that place. Everyone laughed and mocked me. I was so lonely that for a moment, I thought the flowers were speaking to me and were going to destroy me. But I wasn't hallucinating. One of them could recognize my spirit and solemnity. She was so delightful. I felt like we had known each other for a long time. Suddenly, I heard some noises, so I decided to protect her and hide her. I needed to save her, and she understood what I wanted to do. When you arrived, you passed over her and stepped on her. You killed her. You killed her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's no time for regret.
Just chill, there's no need to.
He's looking at us. We didn't kill her.
Yeah, we kill her, sorry.
Oh, you're gonna pay for this.
Ouch.
Oh no! Huh? She's alive! Look who's with us!
Huh? Oh, what a miracle! Come here, little darling.
Almost killed the bear. That was close, right?
What happened?
Oh, there's no problem. We are fine.
Great.
We are leaving. Bye.
Wait!
Oh, come back.
Hey! You ate our family, and we really want them back. Could you please?
Please, we are begging you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah!
What just happened?
You are just in time.
What?
Oh
Hurry up! He's coming!
Time to eat some chicken.
My legs can continue.
Come on, that's it. Take my hand.
That'll be perfect. Nothing's gonna stop us.
It's already mine!
Don't you dare touch him!
Ouchies! That was enough!
You nailed it!
That's because of you! Huh?
Run for your lives!
Oh
Who are those chickens hiding?
Look! There's the
no!
exit!
Oh, not again!
What are we waiting to open that door?
That's because she needs to arrive too, see? That's what the
All
poster
right,
said!
Then I'll give it a hand.
I'm lost!
Come on, OPILA. I know you can do it.
The menu is expanding!
Give me all your force.
You can do it! That's it, yes!
Oh God, I'm really tired!
Ready!
Don't cry for me!
Oh my.
No!
Please, no! We need to go!
It was delicious! Now for dessert!
Let me go! I'll get my revenge!
Come on, please! What the heck is going on with my stomach? It hurts!
We're not your food! Come on, sweetheart! Yes! We're leaving!
Darling, you're here!
I'll never let you down, my love!
Okay,
Let's
time to
do
go!
Yay! Finally in peace!
You're never finding peace!
Whoa!
Who is making those noises?
This is my command!
Let me go! You think you can beat me, huh? Now we'll see!
Ouch!
I'm not gonna let this happen! Oh!
Jimbo! Watch out! Watch out! I'm going to
We'll
help!
help them too! Take her baby, player! You'll be in charge now! Bye, sweetheart!
Oh God! This is so unfair!
Well, at least we have each other.
Oh. You're right, buddy. Let's go.